warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the chance that given to you. Now, would you like to present about one of the most astronomers in the world? Let me introduce myself and my partner. I am Wahyu Prasetyo and my partner there are Alif Amirus Syarif, Muhammad Noval Rizky Pratama, Anhar Arya Renaldi, and Rama Hermawan. We are from Group 1. The purpose of our presentation is to tell you about Al-Fargani. First, I will explain to you about Al-Fargani's biography and then my partner will continue the presentation.
Al-Fargani has a long name, that is Abu al-Abbas Ahmad bin Muhammad bin Kathir al-Fargani. Al-Fargani was born in Fargana, Transoxiana. Fargana is a city on the banks of the Sardarya River, Uzbekistan, on 8th century.
Al-Fargani known as Al-Farganus in the world, especially in Western. He is an astronomer in the Abbasid court in the Baghdad. He is one of the most famous astronomers in the 19th century. That's why he called Al-Farganus.
Hello, my name is Rahma. Here I will continue the presentation from Wahyu. And I will explain to you about one of Al-Fargani's popular book. Al-Fargani composed several works on astronomy and astronomical equipment that were widely distributed in Arabic and Latin, and were influential to many scientists. His best-known work, Kitab fi Jawami Ilm al-Nujumi, whose name translates to Elements of Astronomy on the Celestial Missions, was an extensive summary of Ptolemy's Almagest containing revised experimental data. He wrote Elements of Astronomy or Kitab fi al-Harokat al-Samawiyah wa Jawami Ilm al-Nujum, i.e. the book on celestial motion and true science of the stars, which was translated into Latin in 2nd century and exerted great influence upon European astronomy before the Montanus. He accepted Ptolemy's theory and value of the precision, but thought that it affected not only the stars but also the planets. He determined the diameter of the Earth to be 6,500 miles and found the greatest distance and also diameters of the planet in the world.
Nilometer or Al-Mikyas in Arabic is a unique historical site and the oldest heritage of Egypt, which is located at the southern tip of Raudah Island, Cairo, Egypt. In ancient Egypt, the behavior of the Nile could mean life or death each harvest season. So, long before the Aswan Dam was constructed to manage the flooding of the Great River, Egyptians invented an instrument to measure the water in order to predict the Nile's behavior, the nilometer.
There were the kings of Nilometer. Example of all three can still be seen around Egypt. The simplest was a tall column housed in a submerged stone structure called a steering wheel. One of these nilometer can be seen off Rhoda Island in Cairo, an octagonal marble column held in place by a wooden beam at the top that spans the width of the wheel. The steering wheel includes tractors so what reads, who were in charge of monitoring the kilometer. Court worked on and examined the column.
The nilometer on Rauda Island dates back to 861 when it was built, where an older nilometer had been. Based on the design by Afgranus, a famous astronomer, the massive measuring stick had markings on it to indicate where the water level was at any given time. Information priests would use to determine what condition the future held. Drought, which would mean famine; desirable, which would mean just enough overflow to leave good soil to farming; or flood, which could be catastrophic. The nilometer on Rhoda Island is today housed in a modernized building. The conical roof replaced an older dome that was destroyed in 1825 during the French occupation. The interior is ornately carved, and through a tunnel that once let the water into the still well at different levels had been filled in, so visitors can walk all the way down.
Why Alvargani create the nilometer? They create the nilometer to know the measurement of the Nile water level. With the nilometer has been created out from the past the modern era. The nilometer has measured the water content of the Nile for more than 5,000 years. During these 13 countries, record of the water level of Nile were kept nightly, which made the nilometer known as the most excellent water measurement device in history.
Here I will tell you about the moral values. There are two moral values that we can learn from Alvargani. The first is curiosity. Why should we have curiosity? I think having a high curiosity will lead us to search more information about things we previously did know or could not. With that curiosity, we can find the answer of the problem. The second is innovative. With innovative, we can find many new ideas that can be used in problem solving. New problem must be solved with new ideas too. Without innovative, we can create something new and will continue to develop, which will be useful for now or in the future.
So, we can get the summary of this presentation. We know about Alvargani biography, his contribution to the world, and moral values too. That summary brings us to the end of the presentation. And finally, we would like to finish the presentation with the interesting quote from Zayn Malik. No matter how many times people criticize you, the best revenge is to prove them wrong. And we would like to thank you for your time, and we hope this presentation will give all of us a new knowledge. We would like to apologize if we made some mistake. That's it. That's all. That's from us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.